What's up guys, it's Retro G and welcome back to some gaming news. We're actually going to be covering some cool new Korokoro scans that came out, which for you guys who don't know what that is, it's basically just like a magazine that shows off some more stuff about Pokemon X and Y. There was quite a bit of it that was shown off in this one, so let's jump straight into it. The first thing that you're going to notice is that they showed off the next evolutions for our 3 starting Pokemon. So let's jump into the first one is Haribugu, or I don't know if I'm just pronouncing that wrong. Obviously it's going to have its own name in English, but this is Chespin's evolution. It looks kind of puffy and weird. I don't really like it, but we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it looked really puffy and kind of nasty. I think they screwed up on the second evolution. Hopefully its third one will make up for it, but yeah, it wasn't that great. It's a pure grass type, and it's going to know the move Mud Shot. That's pretty much it about him. He looks pretty puffy. I don't know why they would do that to him, but you know, let's just keep moving on from there. Next is Fennekin's evolution, which is called Tiruna, and it's just Fennekin on its like hind legs, and it's got like a stick in its tail or something like that. I don't know what exactly that means. It's going to be a pure fire type, and it's going to know the move Psyshock, which is pretty cool. I don't know why she would know that move, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool combination there. So the next one that we have is actually going to be Froakie's evolution, which is going to be called Gecko Gashira. Maybe I'm butchering that, I'm not sure. But again, this is going to be a pure water type. You know, the starter are going to be pure grass, pure fire, pure water type. And it's going to know bounce. That's pretty much it. So the scans also showed off 2 new fossil Pokemon that we're going to find. So the first one is Shigarasu, which is a rock/dragon type T-Rex. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to know the ability Hard Jaw that increases its attack power of biting moves, you know, like Crunch, like Bite, stuff like that, which is going to be pretty cool. And he looks pretty badass as well. I love the way that they just like modeled him. He looks amazing. So this is definitely going to be one of those guys that I'm going to be trying to get on my team. The second one is going to be Amarusu. So it's going to be a rock/ice type Pokemon, and it's going to have a new ability called Freeze Skin, which turns normal moves into ice type moves and raises their power. So it's going to allow it to do every normal move is going to count as a ice type move, which is pretty cool. You know, you can kind of make every single one of your attacks effective, which is pretty cool. The next one we know is that Amarasu is actually also going to have, it's going to know Aurora Beam, which is just pretty cool. Moving on from there, so there's going to be a new dog type Pokemon called Torimion, and it's going to be a Pokemon from the Pokemon Direct. It's a normal type, and it's going to have the ability Fur Coat, which is going to be able to reduce physical damage that it takes, which is pretty cool. So it's going to just like, I guess, use its fur to protect itself, and you're also going to be able to customize its appearance. You know, choose how it looks, which is actually pretty cool. The fact that you're going to be able to actually customize the way your Pokemon looks, which is pretty awesome. So the next one is a psychic type cat called Nyankisu, which is going to be male and female. You're going to see the one here on the screen. The male is on the right, the female is on the left in the third picture below. And you know, its move pool is going to vary by gender. So the male is going to be more of a supporting type Pokemon, while the female is going to be more of an attacker. And I guess it's going to be kind of like a lion. You know, with lions, the guys are usually just, they're kind of defensive, and the women are the one, you know, the females are the one that go out and do the hunting and stuff. So I guess they try to emulate that as well. So the last little bit before we get into the last kind of big news is that this female Nyankisu is going to know extra sensory, and the male is going to have Miracle Eye. So it has Keen Eye. Another pretty cool thing is that it listed a fairy type chart, which according to this, fairy type is going to be super effective on fighting, dark, and dragon, but it's not going to be very effective against fire, poison, and steel. It also states that it's going to be weak to poison and steel, while resisting fighting, dark, and bug. So it's immune to dragon. That's pretty cool that you're actually immune completely to dragon. There's also, this is a pretty big one right here. They mentioned that there's going to be a new Mega Evolution of Mewtwo that is going to be exclusive to X, and it's called Mega Mewtwo X. It's going to be a psychic fighting type, and it has the ability Steadfast, which is pretty cool. And then the one that we saw before that was the other Mega Evolution of Mewtwo is called Mega Mewtwo Y. Which basically that one's going to be exclusive to Pokemon Y. Everyone is saying that at the moment. This basically just means that there's probably plans for them to do a Pokemon Z version, which is going to have the ability to have both of these guys. So since they are exclusive to each of the games, there's going to be a new Mega Stone that you gotta have. So you're gonna have the item Mewtwo Night X and Mewtwo Night Y, and you're gonna need, you know, whether which one you want in order to be able to Mega Evolve them in X or in Y. Of course, you need the stone, which are probably gonna be exclusive to those games. So they showed off also Mega Garchomp, and it's gonna have the ability Sand Force. So it's pretty cool. Hopefully, we'll see some other cool stuff. And you know, they kind of made everything. They kind of added a few little things here and there. So we're gonna go through them real quick. You can change your hair and clothes at the Baltican Salon, which reflected in the graphics. According to the leaker, Steel has lost its resistance to Dark and Ghost. Like the rest of the information, this is unconfirmed. But basically, it just means that Steel is gonna be, it's gonna not be completely immune to Dark and Ghost anymore. So we're gonna see a lot of Ghost type going up against some Steel and possibly just whooping their ass. Well, that's about it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on these Mega Evolutions, and we'll see what happens. You know, it looks like Pokemon X and Y is gonna be really awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I already pre-ordered Pokemon X, and I'm waiting on my 3DS capture board so that we can finally get this Let's Play going, as they're gonna love that Let's Play. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. It's gonna be a new episode of Pokemon Snakewood later today. Look forward to that. It's scheduled at 5. I'm probably gonna upload this pretty soon. So if you guys are seeing this in the morning, whoever is seeing this, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Retro G. I'm out. Peace.